So it is the 19th of May 2023, and just a real quick update here. You can see my pile of 2x6s for bottom planking is diminishing, and I got a lot of this side done. And I think I mentioned in the last video, it's going actually quicker than I expected, a little easier than I expected. And we're almost to the point now where I'm not going to be able to get into the boat at all anymore. But I got another problem. When I realized how fast this was going and I was going to be done with this side this week, have it done in 2 weeks, I decided I better order some more lumber and order some more screws. So, yeah, I'm using 2.5 inch. These are galvanized cut thread wood screws. Using 2.5 inch for inside the field, and then 3-inch screws on the chine and at the keel. But the screws aren't a problem. I ordered them the other day and they shipped out right away, so they're on the way to me. Unfortunately, the wood they did not have at the distribution center. So it's going to be 3 weeks until I get more 2x6s. So I don't need to be in such a hurry to get this done, because that's all I've got enough wood for the time being. So yeah, so I'll slow down a little bit and do a few more other odds and ends things that may need to be done. And it's not going to be a horrible deal to take a little bit of a break from this either, but really didn't want to wait 3 weeks though. So in the meantime, I've been running a little more wiring, getting some of the wires, I got, an AC line here that's gonna, power things up in the forward cabin up here. I got that in. I got my pumps all in and wired up. Been tying up the plumbing just a little bit better. And as you can see here, I'm getting quite the mess of wires. And that's going to get worse before it gets better, of course. But that goes up into the distribution or the fuse blocks up there. And of course, there's the main where the power comes in up there too. So, and I've started stuffing some of my ballast bags in there. I only got a couple of them in there. That's not much room underneath. That's the battery box for the engine, start battery. I got 5 of them under here though, and that's what I was hoping to get, was 5 of them underneath each of these here. So yeah, that's going all right. But like I said, unfortunately, I'm going to be at a standstill here shortly. So I do still want to make my stairway to get up here. I'll probably do that next week, or maybe even sooner. I might start on that. But yeah, since the plumbing is all done now, and the wiring, at least what I can do now, is all ready to go. Yeah, it's different looking in here now that the bottom is planked up. I could start doing some work in here again too, I guess. Now that I got the bottom planks on there, I could start finishing off some of this stuff too if I wanted to. Yeah, we'll see about that, but yeah, this planking is going well. It looks pretty good to me. It looks pretty fair. I'm just actually quite surprised at how well this is going. Of course, you needed to spend quite a bit of time getting everything faired out in the first place. That was a lot of piddling around getting everything, so it flowed smoothly. But once you've got that done, once you've got that established, this line between the chine, these bilge stringers, in your rabbet here, yeah, that's the important thing. Keep that all in a nice, straight line. So when you're putting everything on there, you got, oops, that's a little wet yet. Just put those in today. But yeah, so I don't know. I'm going to have a couple weeks of kind of downtime maybe. And once I get to this point here, I'm going to have to go up and over to get into the boat anymore, because this is my last point of access, since everything over here is sealed up. You know, we got the sole in up there, so you can't squeeze in here. I suppose I could pull that sole up and still get in there, but yeah, that's not a great option either. And then once we get back in here, we got cabinets and stuff and plumbing and wiring and whatnot going through the whole side here. So there's no getting in over here either. And I don't have stairs established to get me up and over and down into the saloon from the aft cabin yet, so that's not really an option either. But yeah, I could get into the back cabin here for a little bit yet, I guess. But so we might do a little bit of work in there next week. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. But anyway, that's just where we stand today, on the 19th of May.